Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you guys here today. How has your week been? How has your day been? I hope you guys are doing great. And if not, I really hope it gets better. And as you guys guessed it, yep, just like the title says, we're talking about Britney today. And this conservatorship that she has been in now since 2008. So about 13 years. There is a lot of people saying that honestly, they did not think it would last this long, yet it has. And y'all, I'm telling you, Britney's done. Okay. She's done. She wants out. I'm going to recommend, if you guys have not, I was going to put the link in the description. I'm sorry, I did not do that. You guys, please go watch that and then come back. And then, you can hear all the research that I've got and you can hear my opinion on it. But please, 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 if you have not heard it in Britney's own words, please go watch it now. All right, so, and another thing before we get into it, I just want to tell you guys, please, please, please like my video. It's a free way to help me out. I would appreciate that. And also, subscribe, hit that notification bell so when my videos come out, you'll be the first to know and you guys can go watch them. And once again, thank you so much for tuning back in. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so Britney Spears and her conservatorship. Started back in 2008. And of course, you guys know that this started when they said Britney began to spiral out of control. The whole thing with her shaving her head, attacking the paparazzi with an umbrella. That, from what I understand, ultimately led to that and a whole lot of stuff over a year from what I have read, is what brought her to need the conservatorship. So let's start with what exactly is conservatorship? So a conservator, a judge-appointed responsible person or organization to care for another adult. Now, the conservatory, who cannot care for themselves or manage their own finances. Guys, for you guys that are still watching this still right now, you've heard Britney, you're not going over there to watch her right now. She sounded she did not sound crazy to me, okay? She did not sound like somebody up there talking to that judge that did not know what was going on or, that was mental in any way. That girl was coherent and she is saying, I am done. Now, 39-year-old difficult to get, okay, difficult to get one and difficult to get out. They were talking about in the state of California. They were actually stating, hey, normally this is for somebody who is, elderly, can't take care of themselves anymore, or dementia, that kind of thing. And they were basically saying in the state of California, when you are appointed or, a conservator is appointed over you, it's really hard to get them to overturn that and to not need someone. But at least when they're elderly or they have dementia, yes, as you guys know, you're not going to get any better with dementia. At least that you can understand. But this is crazy to me, to be 39 and guys, some of the things that she was saying she can't do, is that just not crazy? Which we're going to get into that. Okay, so Anne Margaret, I think I'm pronouncing this right. If I'm not, please forgive me. Anne Margaret, I think it's Carosa, maybe. If not, please forgive me. She is an asset protection attorney. And by the way, any of you guys can check this out. It's in some of the research that I did on a YouTube channel that I found. That was actually for one of the news outlets. I can't remember which one, but you guys totally can go find this stuff yourselves. Anyway, she is an asset protection attorney. She was involved as a former state legislator in New York's version of the conservatorship laws. And I can tell you, this is what she says. I can tell you I have never seen or heard of a case like this. We are all familiar with celebrities and extravagant spending. These behaviors in themselves should not land someone in a conservatorship, nor should mental health or substance abuse challenges. What did you guys just hear? Normally, somebody who is suffering from substance abuse or mental issues, that's not a cause to need a conservatorship. So, to me, I still cannot understand how this even came about. I'm still puzzled by this. Now, a question for the court is whether or not the individual is capable of making good decisions. I'm just going to stop right there for a minute. And this, I will tell you, this is one thing that Britney said as she was speaking to the judge. She actually said, you know, I'm working 7 days a week, no days off, sometimes 10-hour days. To me, that doesn't sound like someone who's not capable of making good decisions. You know, she's going to work every day, you know, and she's working her rear end off, and she's making all this money, yet she has absolutely no control over it. That's just insane to me. Okay. Britney asked the judge to free her from conservatorship, saying the only thing comparable, are you guys ready for this, is sex trafficking. When I first heard that, I thought, wow, like this is serious. Like she feels trapped. And there's actually a word that she used. I'm going to get to that a little bit later in another way for her to describe her conservatorship. Okay, she feels trapped working 7 days a week, no days off. She said that basically everyone is getting rich off her while she has no control over her money. Has to be told when she can take a vacation. You guys heard that right. When she can take a vacation. I will say allegedly in here just in case. But these are Britney's words. And if she doesn't do what is asked, she gets threatened with her vacations being taken away. And this was a really big one for me, guys. I'm going to be honest. I was really struggling with what you're about to hear next. She stated to the judge, she cannot ride in a car with her boyfriend. And guys, when I say she stated this to the judge, she said this a few times, understand? A few times she said that. She wants her IUD, I think it's called. She wants that taken out. As in she wants to have more children. She would like to get married. She said they won't allow her because they won't let her go to the gynecologist. Can you imagine, guys, being that big of a celebrity, working 7 days a week, 10-hour days, and yet you can't even ride in your boyfriend's car. You can't get married. According to Britney, I will say allegedly just because I have to, right? she states that they are in charge over her family planning. They're telling her, nope, you don't need to have any more kids. And she was told she cannot have a child. I was really shocked to hear that she does not have control, it seems, over her own body or her own personal life. And this is just insane to me. It's just, I can't comprehend it. I can't understand that. And I'm sorry. No human being should be treated that way. They just shouldn't. Moving on. Court documents stating, oh, and I also want to back up and say that, as you guys know, they had filed back in, I believe it was November, and basically what you guys have heard, yes, the judge turned it down, said no to it. I'm sure you guys have heard that by now. It's kind of all over the news and everywhere. It was kind of the judge tying up loose ends, you could say, a little bit. So the one that actually was filed back in November, the judge did say no to that one. And I will read to you what the court documents stated as to why. But I do want to first say, they do have until the middle of July to file another one, to get another one going to have the conservatorship, I guess, completely, I don't know what you would say. I'm not sure what the right word is there, but I don't want to say nulled and void, but dissolved, maybe. Not sure that's the right word. I'm just choosing my words carefully here. Okay, so court document stating Britney is unable to manage his or her financial resources or to resist fraud or influence. So I guess take out Britney, and it was just like a generalized statement. So unable to manage his or her financial resources or to resist fraud or influence. Now, when I heard that, I thought, okay, so to me, I mean, you guys clearly heard what that said. So I wonder, does this stem from all the Kevin Federline thing? I don't know. But when I first heard that, I thought, okay, so because Britney, I guess, likes to give her money or spend her money on whoever she wants, or maybe somebody she loves, she should not have any control over her own finances. This just sounds really crazy to me. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that. I do know that it was said, you guys can look this up. I don't remember where I heard this from, but I did read and actually hear that she gives Kevin around, I guess, let me say allegedly, just in case, $20,000 a month for child support. And then it's also been said that she pays for any additional camps or, clothes, whatever. I don't know how true that is, but I'm saying that's what's being said. So it doesn't just stop with, it doesn't stop with 20,000. Okay. So you can say it's a lot more than that. I get the concern. Okay. I totally get it. I get the concern, how they may feel that she is easily manipulated. But is she really? Is she really? Because to me, all I ever saw, and understand, I grew up, I was a teenager when, it was Britney and Justin and Christina. They were all, I was a teenager then, and, everybody loved them, and they were coming up, but I saw someone that really loved and cared about the father of her children, it seemed. So it's like, people don't always work out, they fall apart, and people get divorced, and someone unfortunately has to pay child support. But it's like, is that what this is about? Do they feel like, that she's going to make bad choices, or she's just going to go out and spend her money on these people? And like, as I said, I get the concern. They think she's easily manipulated. But at the end of the day, like, do we not all do that? I mean, guys, let's get real here. Do we not all do that? Do we not go spend money on the people we love all the time? Whether it's our husband, our fiance, our boyfriend, our children, our nieces, our nephews. Do we not do that? I mean, seriously, why does that have to mean that it's a bad thing, or that she can't make good choices? Like, I don't agree with this, and I don't understand it. And I'm sorry, you guys, don't come for me, but I'm telling you, I'm all about free Britney. I don't agree with this. I'm sorry. I cannot get on board, and I feel truly sorry for her. And Britney, if you wind up watching this, I love you, and I am so for you getting this resolved, girl. Okay, let's see. As I already told you guys, this was an older petition that they did. Was not a final decision. She has until mid-July to file another petition, which obviously I'm almost 100% they're going to, because she definitely wants out. This is what I was getting to. Britney actually called her conservatorship abusive. And her father, and guys, she said this to the judge. You guys can look this tape up, as I said, and you can hear it. She said her father absolutely loved the control to hurt his own daughter. She said that to the judge about her own dad, about Jamie. Okay, now we're going to get into, okay, so now that Britney finally spoke up after all these years, what's going on the other side? Guess you guys were wondering that, right? I'm about to tell you. Okay, so Jamie is stating he is responsible for managing Britney's finances, and that's it. That he has not overseen medical and personal needs since 2019, which that is true. Jody Montgomery was put in charge of these now. Jamie is expressing his concerns that it's Montgomery who does not reflect Miss Spears' wishes. Now, it seems like to me, now Britney is spoken and everybody's pointing fingers now. And honestly, I just think Britney was kind of like, you know what, I'm done. And at some point she even says, like, basically, I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of smiling for the cameras. Like, you guys need to know this is bad and I want out. Now, attorney for Jody Montgomery states that Montgomery has tirelessly acted in Britney's best interest. Britney's choice to marry or start a family have never been impacted by the conservatorship. So, there again, allegedly Britney saying, okay, they're not letting me do this, they're not letting me do that. And from what I'm reading, they're actually talking about when they go back to court again. So I guess they're going to file this. From what I understand, I guess they're supposed to submit some kind of truth to what she is saying, as in their side is, that yes, this is true. They have not been letting me do this. They have been holding me back from this. Even though, Jody Montgomery, and the attorney that is for Jody Montgomery is saying, look, this is absolutely not true. We have not been doing that. Now, I wanted to bring this up because, and I'm going to be honest, again, I did not put the link in the description, but I did look this up, and they were actually interviewing Christopher Melcher, I think I'm pronouncing this correctly, which is a family law attorney. And it says, Jamie stating the conservator who is over Britney's medical care was never properly appointed. And Jamie signing the paperwork 2 years ago, so orders on his watch, why is he bringing it up now? That come out of Christopher Melcher, who is a family law attorney. And basically, Christopher Melcher is saying, why didn't he raise these issues 2 years ago? And that is a very good question. Why was it okay when, I guess from what allegedly, I'm just going to say that, they're stating that this was under Jamie's, when they were still under Jamie's watch and he was still over, and I guess he said it's okay. But now suddenly there's an issue and that somebody was never properly appointed. And understand this, is Christopher Melcher. He is, represents Kanye West. From what they're saying, and they actually said, and it was a news channel that I was watching, and they actually was just interviewing him. Anyway, it represents Kanye West along with other celebrities. That's just one that they actually mentioned on there. As I said, you guys can find this on YouTube yourself. It's no secret. So he's very well known, and that's one thing he had to say. Now, I did want to say as well, and this really got me because I thought, okay, well, I guess I found as much of the research as I can really find on this right now. And then as I was getting ready to turn my computer off, I ran across something else. And this, I thought you guys would find interesting. So everybody knows who Iggy is, yes. Okay. States that, and I'm going to say allegedly, Britney was banned from drinking too many sodas on set of their music video. You guys remember they did a music video, Pretty Girls. Excuse me. Now, this was insane to me. When I heard this, I'm like, okay, so why shouldn't we believe Britney? I mean, I'm just simply saying, people are like, oh, that's not true. She's making that up. Oh, she could have kids if she wants. Oh, she can get married. Okay, but there's other people who are seeing stuff, people. That's what I'm saying. And she literally was banned from drinking too many sodas. She was told that she couldn't, according, allegedly, by Iggy, who was on a, set of the music video she was doing. And to me, I just thought, wow. I mean, how many of us out there, guys, really have just been like, say when you were teenagers and you're watching, videos and you're seeing the stars and you're like, man, if I could be them, if I could have their fame, if I could, be rich like them, I could just do anything I want, go anywhere I want. But it's like, she can't. She's not. Okay, let's see. Okay, Iggy states, Jamie Spears has a habit of making people sign documents while under duress, it seems, and Britney should not be forced to coexist with that man when she's made it clear it's negatively impacting her mental health. This is not right at all. And I'm going to say allegedly, this is what she's stating about Jamie. And there was some more stuff that was in there. And basically, I forget what the document was, okay? But something about right before she was getting ready to go on, she was told, hey, you have to sign this. and whatever happened, it did not leave a very good impression on Iggy, and she is completely on Free Britney as well. There's also other people who are, you know, speaking out or who are on her side. And also, I wanted to touch on, in the tape where she was talking to the judge, Britney actually said something about the whole situation with Paris Hilton. And understand she was not trying to say anything bad. That's not what I'm saying about Paris. But she did kind of use it, I believe, sort of like as an example. But from what they're saying, you know, I guess people reached out to Paris, you know, for comment. Was she upset? And of course she said no, sends nothing but love to Britney. And she also is Free Britney. But that is going to conclude what I have. And honestly, guys, like I said, I know some of you are going to come for me, and I'm sorry, but I'm completely Free Britney. This is just not right. And, you know, my worst enemy, I wouldn't want them to live like this. I just really, really hope that the judge rules in her favor. I hope that they agree to, you know, dissolve this, for it to be gone. And I hope that she gets to live the life that she wants to live. And also one more thing I didn't mention that I did want to say. She actually says at one point, I'm making all this money, you know, working no days off, you know, sometimes 10-hour days. And everybody is getting all my money. They're living off me. I mean, that's basically what she was saying. And, you know, and at one point she even says to the judge, I feel like I work for them. And my heart broke when she said that. That's really sad. And there are people making quite a bit of money off her. And that's what she feels like. Like she's just working and she's keeping all these people up. And yet she has no control over her finances. She even tells the judge in that tape, she has security around her 24/7. She can't even walk out her door. I just really hope that we can free Britney. As I said, I don't think anybody should have to live that way. So that's going to conclude my video, guys. So I hope you liked it. So please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And until I see you guys again on my next video, hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.